team, the Houston Texans, that actually led the NFL in yards allowed per game, and that was despite J.J. Watt missing nearly the whole season with an injury. They've actually been rumored to maybe sign Tony Romo, even though I did see a report, that the Denver Broncos may be in the driver's seat to sign Tony Romo. But, whether they find a quarterback in the draft or, sign someone, trade for someone, there's a desperate need for the Texans to improve on that quarterback position. But, they really do have the pieces. DeAndre Hopkins was incredible in 2015 and saw a huge, steep decline in his numbers with Brock Osweiler and a little bit of Tom Savage throwing him the ball. So let's get the Texans a quarterback because, they could definitely be a Super Bowl contender with a strong enough quarterback. The Dallas Cowboys, they had the top two offensive rookie of the years, top two finishers in offensive rookie of the year, with Dak Prescott winning and Ezekiel Elliott finishing second. A surprising 13-3 season, but lost to the Packers in their first playoff game after having a first round bye. What do they need? They really need a pass rush. 34 sacks, not terrible, but not exactly good. But, no real strong number one pass rusher. Their leader in sacks last year was Benson Mayowa with only 6. They did have 3 sacks in their playoff game against Green Bay, but those all came by the secondary and blitzes. Most of the game, Aaron Rodgers had a ton of time, finishing with 355 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Cowboys defense, average, but with that offense, of course, Dez Bryant, Jason Witten's still a fairly good tight end. Probably the best offensive line in football. Really, the one weakness they have is their pass rush. That's something that they definitely need to address, and, then they'll definitely, once again, be a Super Bowl favorite. And last, I'm going to go with the Lions. Much like the Giants, I would like to see them, establish more of a running game, sign or draft a strong running back. Lions on the year finished 30th in the NFL with 1,310 rushing yards, 31st with only 350 rushing attempts, 27th with 3.7 yards per carry. Their leading rusher was Theo Riddick with just 357 rushing yards on the year. Tried him, Dwayne Washington, Zach Zenner, at running backs. Theo Riddick, don't get me wrong, is an outstanding, running back out of the backfield, on passing plays, catches a ton of balls. But that's really his job. Maybe he's probably more of a third down back. Not exactly the strongest of runners. Puts a lot of pressure on Matthew Stafford. Stafford was an early MVP candidate, then started to tail off a little bit as the season came to the end. Still made the playoffs, but lost to Seattle in the first round, and they established 0 running game in that playoff matchup, finishing with just 15 rushing attempts for 49 yards. So I would definitely like to see the Detroit Lions improve on what was a very subpar rushing attack in the 2016 season. It's really been a while since they had a running back since Barry Sanders in the late 90s. Have they had a Pro Bowl running back since then? I doubt it. Definitely would like to see them get a very good running back, whether it's in the draft, free agency, trade, however. And that shall about do it for episode number 92, Real Sports Talk with Kenny Kluska. Thank you so much all for listening. A lot to look forward to. I didn't even mention WrestleMania. I believe that is in 33 days. WrestleMania 33 days away. 33, best number ever. Because of Patrick Ewing. Anyhow, let me go on that note. Thank you all so much. Until next show, I love you all. Goodbye.